Quality Circle Forum of India, that is QCFI Hyderabad chapter, organized 38th Annual Quality Convention. Students of Bhavans BHEL has been participating from 2002 to till date, which enriched, improved and uplifted the quality of students' life and has provided opportunities for self-development. Total 223 teams from different schools presented their case studies, out of which Bhavans BHEL presented two case studies. First, Joy of Learning from Prism team. Second, Self-Confidence from Crystal team. Both the teams won gold and Bhavans BHEL has been awarded Best of Convention award.
Welcome. We are student quality circle Prism from Bharatiya Vidya Public School, BHEL Township, Ramachandrapuram, Hyderabad.
Our team members, myself Anmit, Harini, Nikita, Ankita, Vasan and Apinya. Our facilitator Mrs. Sudharani and our executive guide Mrs. Vani.
History of our school SQC. The student quality circle was formed in the year 2002. The BHEL Ramachandrapuram unit has encouraged and trained us to form a SQC. From then onwards till date, we have been taking up various issues and finding solutions. We have won the prestigious Juran Award in 2003. Thanks to the QCFI for creating a platform for SQC. We hope to take the legacy forward. This is our recent online presentation conducted by Chennai chapter. We have won the Platinum Award for the same.
Our quality circle. We belong to Bhavans BHEL and we hold weekly meetings on Monday and Thursday from 3 to 4 p.m. in Computer Lab 2.
Identification of problems by brainstorming. In our weekly meetings, we listed out 15 problems given by our team members and classified them under 3 groups. For example, heavy crowd at the canteen, ill maintenance of library books, adapt to school, and learning with joy.
Categorization of the problems. After identification of the problems, we categorized all the 15 problems into 3 categories. Category A, which can be solved by the students, Category B, which can be solved with the help of teachers, and Category C, which can be solved with the help of school management and outside agencies.
Selection of problem by ranking method. We have ranked all the problems on a 5-point scale and identified that reluctant to attend school has got the highest points. So we have chosen it as a case study.
Problem definition. Reluctant to attend school.
Learning becoming a burden.
Children are born with a profound desire and a capacity to learn.
They learn with joy and enthusiasm once their intrinsic tendency to make sense of the world is excited.
Our aim is to bring joy in learning in the formal curriculum, to build critical thinking skills and a capacity for inquiry, deeper understanding and connection of formal education with real life.
In a world getting increasingly complex and chaotic, the capacity for thinking critically and responsibly is the only hope for survival of the individual human as well as the human race.
Our objective, learning with joy and enthusiasm. Children cozy in their classrooms. Children decorate the boards thematically.
This is the PDCA of the Devon cycle. P for plan, D for do, C for check, and A for action.
Under plan, decide on the objective, decide methods of achieving. Under do, brainstorming, root cause, cause and effect diagram, developing solutions.
Under check, trial implementation, checking performance.
Under action, regular implementation, follow-up and review.
In a total of 10 meetings, we took 2 for plan, 3 for do, 2 for check, and 3 for action.
Learning needs to include freeing from excessive stress, anxiety, competition, and comparison between learners.
The aim is to take education more towards genuine empowerment of each individual instead of a tool for rejecting and damaging children. Science and technology provides very important tools to humans which can be used constructively.
We observe that most of the students lose interest in the topic being taught in the classroom. The lecture method is very routine and doesn't hold the child's interest for long.
Teaching should aim at instilling interest in the mind of students and create inquisitiveness. The students should be eager to know and learn more.
Little preparation, little patience, and little partnership with the parents makes each day positive, perky, and perfect. Nothing else generates greater satisfaction than inculcating curiosity in young minds.
The students who are good in other activities generally perform well in academics too.
Newer techniques and methods in teaching enhance the child's interest in learning.
Our approach: brainstorming session,
Developing solutions,
identifying the root causes,
data collection after implementation,
recommendations,
interaction for possible resistance,
trial implementation,
tangible and intangible benefits.
Activity chart. Date of beginning 15th July 2024. Date of completion 4th September 2024. Our target is to improve interest in learning with enthusiasm and joy.
Teaching should have a lots of hands-on activities and concrete experiences. Enough questions, inquiry, analysis and discussions that lead towards the formal understanding.
We do it to learn. This is the hands-on experience Tarzia.
This is a class activity using daily life examples. This is the milestone chart. It shows the plan of action.
This is the Ishikawa or the fishbone diagram. Student, teacher, parents, school. These are the main causes and sub-causes which led to the problem of learning becoming burdensome.
Under student, poor listening skills, poor understanding skills, and peer pressure.
Under teacher, lack of integration, old methodology, academics oriented. Under parents, academic importance, no importance for hobbies, unaware of other career options.
Under school, no new methodology, no playway methods of learning, academic performance given priority.
Brainstorming session for solutions. A special brainstorming session was held to integrate music, art, dance, dramatics, IT, games in day-to-day teaching methods, making learning a joyous experience.
This is Team Prism interacting with principal and having a brainstorming session.
After the brainstorming session, we came up with the following solutions. Involving children while teaching difficult topics through group activity.
Conduct mock elections and mock parliament sessions in the classrooms.
Making the students tech savvy.
Geometry being taught outdoors.
Students are now actively taking part in all school events in large numbers.
Mass PT done by all students on every Friday morning. Group singing and group dancing on Independence Day. Encourage students to take part in cultural activities.
These are the various events celebrated in our school. Making and displaying of eco-friendly Ganesha by primary students. This is the Ganesha Chaturthi celebrations in our school.
Introduce TED Talks in the classes.
This is the nature camp. Mehendi art workshop was conducted in our school.
Gardening work by students. Take students on cycle hikes.
Seminars conducted regularly for senior students on career counseling. Craft work by students. Training students in carpentry skills. Artwork by students.
Students made posters and models depicting the topic being taught.
Students put up word walls, idiom corners, and charts in each class.
Students learning music.
Students learning dance and also perform. Use of interactive boards and audio-visual aids has tremendously caught the attention of students on the topic being taught. They enjoy the video shown and learn easily.
Demonstrate models and experiments in classrooms. Videos on related topics are shown.
Awareness program on cyber security by the IT department.
Origami activities with paper to teach topics like fractions, additions, geometry, etc.
Fashion design.
The second case study on self-confidence by Crystal team.
Vidya Bhavans Public School, BHEL Township, Ramachandrapuram, Hyderabad.
Quality Circle Profile. Our team members myself Chakriya, Adrish, Supratik, Naina, Tanvi. Our facilitator Mrs. Sudharani ma'am. Our executive guide Mrs. Vanita ma'am.
History of our school SQC. The Student Quality Circle was formed in the year 2002. The BHEL Ramachandrapuram unit has trained and encouraged us to form an SQC. From then onwards till date, we have been taking up various issues and finding solutions. We have won the prestigious Juran Award in 2002. Thanks to the QCFI for creating a platform for SQC. We hope to take the legacy forward.
We students of class 8 from Bharatiya to the Bhavans Public School, BHEL Township, Hyderabad. We started our case study on 19 June 2024. We meet on every Wednesday from 3 to 4 p.m. at Computer Lab 2. Identification of problems by brainstorming. In our weekly meeting, we listed out 10 problems and categorized them under 3. For example, heavy school bags of students, ill effect of media on students, students reluctant to attend school, lack of self-confidence, and so on.
Total problems identified are 10. Under category A2, under category B6, under category C2.
Selection of problem groups. Category A can be solved by students themselves. Category B can be solved by school, parents and teachers. And category C can be solved with the help of outside agencies.
Selection of problem by ranking method. We have ranked all the problems in a 5-point scale and noticed that lack of self-confidence in students has got the highest points. So we have chosen it as our case study.
Problem identified. Lack of self-confidence in students.
Basis of our study, high expectations among students, lack of support to the students, bullying, peer pressure.
Objective: to improve self-confidence among students, a 21st century skill.
Background:
Inhibition to perform on stage.
always comparing with others.
Underestimate one's capability and do not reflect on wins.
Take failures to heart and give up instead of viewing them as learning opportunities.
Unwilling to step out of one's comfort zone.
Pessimistic outlook.
No track of one's progress.
Not pursuing passions that make you happy.
This is the PDC or the Deming cycle. P for plan, D for do, C for check, and A for action.
Under plan, decide on the objective, decide on the methods of achieving.
Under 2, brainstorming, root cause and effect diagram. Develop solutions.
Under check, trial implementation, checking performance.
Under action, regular implementation, follow up and review.
For plan we have done 2 meetings, for do we have done 4 meetings, for check we have done 2 meetings, and for action we have done 4 meetings. In total, we have completed our case study in 12 meetings.
Our approach:
Brainstorming session for identification of problem,
data collection,
identifying the root causes,
developing solutions,
recommendations,
interaction for possible resistance,
trial implementation,
collection of data after implementation,
result comparison before and after,
regular implementation and review.
tangible and intangible benefits.
Activity chart. We started our case study on 19th of June 2024 and completed it by 4th of September 2024. Our target is to develop self-confidence in students. This is the Gantt chart. This showcases our plan of action. Here are the key impacts of our case study on students.
It mainly emphasizes on building self-acceptance, fostering positive self-talk, achieving goals, developing resilience, and cultivating self-awareness.
Skill or talent identification and development.
Data collection. Our team members collected the list of participants in various events and found that students who are participating in one event are repeatedly participating in other events too.
The other children, almost 72% of entire strength from classes 7 to 10, were found giving reasons for non-participation.
On making it compulsory by the school to participate in the school assembly and other events, they came out to express their fear of participation.
Quality early childhood education. The NEP 2020 emphasizes quality early childhood education and care to provide strong foundation for learning and development. This will help students to develop their cognitive, social, and emotional skills at an early age. This will increase their self-confidence.
To build self-confidence, focus on achievement, learn from failures, realize your strengths and abilities, develop a positive attitude, set a goal for oneself, act confidently. Catch them young. AI part of our curriculum. Learning in group activity.
Cause and effect. Tips and tricks that work.
This is the Ishikawa or the fishbone diagram. School environment, family environment, personal factors and society. These are the main causes and sub-causes which led to the problem of lack of self-confidence.
School environment. Stress due to high competition, lack of mental support, peer pressure.
Family environment. No praise or appreciation, parents being overprotective, comparison with siblings.
Personal factors. Past failures create fear in participating, over-conscious about oneself, insecure feelings.
Society. Peer pressure. Social media setting unrealistic mindsets in students. Insecure from lack of resources.
Brainstorming session for solution. A special brainstorming session was held to devise various means and methods to develop self-confidence. Recommendations. All quality circle members unanimously agreed to implement the suggestions.
Interaction. An interactive meeting was arranged with all the teachers, executive guide, facilitator, vice principal and principal. After the lively interaction, everybody agreed upon his recommendations and decided to implement them.
QC interactive meeting. The SQC team conducted a survey and collected the strength in each class against the number of students willing to participate in events other than academics.
Adrish surveyed class 7 and found that 38% of the students were found participating in various events like Gita chanting, elocution, assembly news reading and etc.
Supratik Das surveyed class 8 and found that only 25% of them were taking part in the co-curricular events.
We both surveyed class 9 and found that 3% of them were in apex and prefectorial body and were found participating in events besides academics.
Chaturya surveyed class 10 and found that only 20% of them were taking part in the events besides academics.
After interacting with the teachers, we had a brainstorming session and came up with these inferences.
QC members came up with the following suggestions. Bring awareness among students on the importance of believing in oneself, recognizing and learning from your failures, focus on your strengths and positive qualities.
Bring awareness of positive self-talk, practice mindfulness to stay present and focused, celebrate on your success and accomplishments.
Implementation states. Students were counseled to find out reasons for showing disinterest in school activities. The teachers and school management came up with a range of events and activities which encourage children to participate with enthusiasm.
Class teachers were asked to supervise and motivate the students to take part in various events. Students were willing to participate. Students were found possessing these qualities. Get rid of negative thoughts, optimistic, stay happy with little things, personal hygiene and grooming, set a goal for oneself, experience.
These case studies were highly appreciated by the judges and the audience. They had taken the video recordings of the case studies as a guidance to their QC team, and it was a rewarding experience to the participants.